Alright, Gravy. Hello. I hope this is working, Royalty, because I've just had like a massive string of connection issues there. But the girls are doing alright today. We've had 2 eggs today. One from Gravy at the back there and Castor at the front. Speckled was pretending to lay an egg in the kitchen for maybe about 2 hours, but gave up and come back out. As long as it's coming through, because it just seemed to like completely lose all signal twice there, so I've actually had to restart the stream. I think it's maybe just too hot for it. Let's see, I'm attempting as well, assuming the tablet doesn't like conk out again like it did last time, trying to get the chat up on here. Slowly loads. Oh, here comes Speckled. Where's my egg, Speckled? Oh, is it starting to break down a bit there, is it? I might not be able to do this, maybe. Hopefully it's not my tablet interfering. I'll just see if I can just bring up the chat on its own. We'll see how it goes now. I'll just rotate the camera a tiny bit and you can let us know whether or not it's all choppy or not. Because I'm not sure whether or not this is going over Wi-Fi or going over data as well. Like for on the mobile signal or not. It's my Speckled. You come and say hello. Uh-huh. Oh, it's fine again now. There mustn't be enough bandwidth at the minute. It's probably because I actually, when I think about it, I've left my prototype server online upstairs and that generates its own access point. That's probably what's causing it all the Wi-Fi interference, because it's like literally a metre away from the garden access point. That's probably what's causing all the interference. I forgot to turn the prototype off. That'll be why it's getting all the interference. I can't remotely turn it off because I would need to end the stream to use my phone to turn it off. So we'll just have to guess at the camera angles. So what else have you guys been up to then? Did you get, because I know you said you were doing some work in your garden the other day. Did you get any more done, or was it too hot? I think the girls are just enjoying sitting in the shade there. I'll tell you what, I'll crank this down a little bit. I'll we'll move the camera a little bit into the shade so we can watch the girls a little bit closer. Uh-huh. Yeah, you just need to hire a group of chickens to do it for you, like I said the other day. There's little Gravy there. You alright there, Gravy? Uh-huh. Look when she does her little chirps when you ask her if she's alright. Oh no, I completely forgot you've got a cat, yeah. Can you get the cat to do it for you? You alright, Gravy? Do you want a drink? Is it a lazy kitten? Is that what was doing in the the picture you sent the other day? Was it just lying in the sun, watching you lot do the garden? Here comes Casserole. You come and play, Casserole? Hey, come on. Nope, she's sneaking past. You been all camera shy today, Casserole? It's alright for some sleeping all day, isn't it? What you found, Gravy? Uh-huh. Casserole just sitting there in the shade, starting to do her feathers. See if I can jiggle that a bit better and you'll be able to see her a bit more clearly. At least I'm assuming you can anyway, because half my screen is taken up by the camera clamp that I've got that I've got wrapped around here. It's funny with these lot at night, because you got Speckled and Gravy, and they're both actually, well, Speckled's over 5 years old now. Gravy will just be coming up on 5, whereas Casserole's only about maybe 2.5, 3. So the other two girls come half 4, 5 o'clock. They want to go to bed, whereas Casserole, because she's the baby. She just still wants to be up. If you try putting her in the coop, she wails at the top of her voice. So she has to end up coming out, and she sits in the living room on the carpet watching the telly, or sitting on my shoulder. Then at about 8:30, then she goes to bed. What you got stuck in your beak there, Gravy? Like a farmer with a bit of straw sticking out your beak there. She's a funny little bugger, as Casserole like. She still gets very, very nervous. Any sort of like anything that's beyond the garden, any other people's just terrified. But I've always assumed that's because well, she was rescued from a battery farm. So it took her a while just to trust me. I had to spend day after day just sitting in the coop with her, just sitting still so that she could get used to me being in the same space. What's up, Gravy? Just finished my cup of tea here, and then shall I go and get Speckles' ball for her to play with? Where you going, Gravy? Make sure you don't get stuck underneath there. That's me 1 minute. I'll just go and grab Speckles' ball and fill it with worms for her. You're in charge. I'm getting your ball, Speckles, 2 seconds. Right. Yep, they knew the ball was coming out, so I've already got the that mealworms are all inside there. I'm assuming that's in view of the camera. Come on then, Speckles, play with your ball. Yep, off she goes. Yep. Chasing after us for our ball. shame I couldn't get them to play with more of the toys. I actually got them it's like a tennis ball, but it's like twice the size. Because I'd seen a video of some other chickens that were like playing with it. They were like pushing it around to each other. But my girls, all of them have just been frightened of it, so I never got them to play with it. It's sat in the bottom of the garden here for 3 years. You hear those people shouting in the street there, sweetie? It's alright. They can't get you. If they did, I'd get them first. There we go, Speckled. Stick your butt up in the air. You're not going to share that with anyone today, Speckled? Does that little chirp mean no? See Gravy over there, she's having a look because she knows that she's getting worms. Come on, sweetie. Come over and see us. You be careful. Here she comes. Little Gravy waddling over. You coming to see us? Come on, little one. You good girl. You hot? Oh, do you want to sit in the shade under the table? Come on. I'll put some worms underneath the table for you to sit in the shade. There you go, sweetie. Good girl. You're not sharing with anyone, Speckled? I should make the Speckled's Ball and Redeem thing, shouldn't I, for when we're doing chicken streams? You'd never have any points left. I might put it in, you know, just do something like, I don't know, like couple of hundred or something like that. I mean, odds are she'll get the ball anyway, because I wouldn't deprive Speckled of her toys. Hello, Creeper. We're just playing where Speckle's playing with our ball here. I had to stop them on Monday Night Royalty to remind them that they couldn't redeem any of the chicken ones whilst you weren't watching the stream, because I didn't want you to miss out on the chicken slideshows. Where the two girls have gone. Where is Gravy? Oh, there you are, sweetie. You're sitting in the shade. Good girl. There. You lie against that bit of grass. Well, I know, Roti, that you work at the start of the week, so that's why, like on the Monday stream, because obviously you said that you were on shift, so I couldn't let them redeem the chicken one without you being there. I think Chrissy was tempted to, just to be a wind up. But there's always tonight's stream, because I think it's Wednesday. Hang on, yeah, it's Wednesday today. So fingers crossed we will complete Half-Life 2 Episode 2 tonight. We'd left it off where we had retrieved the essence, wasn't it? And we had healed Alex Vance. And then we're about to move on with the rest of the game. But what I'll do tonight is I'll restore because I made a save just before. Oh, there they go. They're on the move. I made a save just before the healed Alex. Oh, you're working tonight again, are you? Let's move the camera up here. Where's Speckled wandering off to now? His little Gravy's just sitting getting some shelter underneath there, out of the sun. Looks like the other two are just doing a bit of sunbathing. Hang on a second, I'll just rejiggle the camera arm again. Oh, so you're doing like a last night shift before you're off for a couple of weeks. Yeah, anything planned, or you just? Oh, I suppose nothing. So there's no like holidays planned, is there, for the time off? Just everyone being like trapped at home. Well, I'll try and do some extra chicken streams. That'll keep you out of trouble for an hour. Casserole trying to get a bit of sun on her. Oops. You coming over, Gravy? You coming to sit with us? So everything's all cancelled, isn't it? It's it's been a couple of years since I've been last to a Comic-Con as well. There's a whole section of my website devoted to the different trips that I've been for all those. So out with the shows that are there, which are the sort of ones that you like are your favourites? Like the Star Trek, Star Wars, Firefly, things like Buffy and Angel and what have you. Do you like all those ones, or is it more for the comic books like the DC and Marvel that you go for? The girls are all disappearing into the bushes. Where you going, Gravy? Let's jiggle the camera forward a little bit so we can watch where they're going. You be careful, Gravy. Oops, just find myself a nice bit of grass to lie against. Oh, you just go for the fun to hang out with your sister. Do you get all dressed up for them at all, or is it just like just nice to have a wander around and meet some of the celebrities? So the ones I've been to have, like you're saying, it's always a really good crowd because everyone there sort of like all enjoys the same thing. So you've always got something to chat about. What characters were you gonna dress up as, or what type of character if you were designing your own? Where you going, Speckled? He's all running away from the camera today. They're all wandering off. So he was going to do the Scooby-Doo gang. I've still never. I've been debating whether or not to actually get that Stardew Valley or not. I can't decide whether or not to buy it or not. There was one of the Comic-Cons that I went to in Newcastle. I wasn't actually like working the event or anything like that. I was just there. I had all my camera gear with us because I was still photographing all of the like all the cosplay and the celebrities and what have you. What's that one there? I was like photographing, just like I had all my camera gear on. But do you remember? I don't know if you ever watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I can't remember if it was the first or the second season. It might have been the second one. But they all got like these lanyards for getting into the the secret bunker after S.H.I.E.L.D.'s like collapse. But I had one of those on me because I'd just like recorded at the hotel. I'd recorded a Loot Crate unboxing video, and I didn't have a costume or anything like that because I was carrying all the camera gear. But I thought, oh, for a laugh, I'll stick the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. lanyard on and make it, as if I'm just a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. And then when I went to when I was like standing in the queue, one of the staff thought that the lanyard I had on meant that I was working at the event. So I had all my camera gear on, so he thought, oh, it's one of the photographers for the event, and he's got his lanyard. So he come up to us and he says, oh, just come in through the side door here. So I didn't have to queue for 2 hours outside to get into the event. I just walked straight in with this bloke who thought I was working at it. Oh, I've only just started watching the Marvel ones. Actually, I think Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., its last season, I think, comes out soon. I'm sure there was an advert a little while ago for it. I'm not sure when it's out, but I know it's the final season. That was what one of my chickens barbecue. She used to love watching that. I would put that on for her, and she would hear Agent Coulson's voice, and she would wander up to sit on a pillow and watch him, or more listen to him because barbecue was virtually blind. I'm gonna bring Speckled's ball over and see if Castrol maybe wants to have a play on it now that Speckle's finished with it. Come on, sweetie. Oh, they're wandering further away. You coming over, Gravy? What have I got, sweetie? Want some worms? In addition to the ball, I've also got a little bag with some mealworms in. I think the other two have got to go and play in the bushes around there. Yeah, it's that time of day, isn't it, Royalty, for the ice cream van coming round the streets, transporting the plague from village to village. Oop, the bee just buzzed past us there. You're not coming over, Gravy? Hopefully we won't lose signal. I'll just move the camera closer a little bit. There's Gravy. I think she's having a bit of cool down in the shade for a little bit. think we're almost at the outer edge of the signal range. Let's move that up a smidge. Might be able to catch casserole over there as well. Yeah, I can just see her in the corner there. You're right there, Gravy. Just gonna check to see where Speckled went off to. Don't know where she's run off to. Are you on your toes again there, Gravy? You can see she's hot and she's trying to cool herself down because her wings are lifted up slightly. She's trying to get a bit of a cool breeze underneath her wings. It's getting deeper in there. Yeah, Speckled's wandered off to. Because she's not doing her Morse code on the fence. Go on, you crazy chicken. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. There's the little troublemaker. Uh-huh, you're a troublemaker. Yeah, they're just, they love that little quiet life, don't they? Sit and play, relax in the sun. Give me cuddles as well. Where are you wandering off to now, Speckles? She just waits, you know, until I turn the camera. And then she's away again. There goes the ice cream van and all. At some stage I will try and capture, you know, but when they're laying their eggs, but it'll probably be a morning, like half an hour stream. So you'll just have to stay, wishing, stay watching out for it rather. Oh, you want some ice cream, royalty? We got some ice lollies at the shop yesterday. Might have one of those later. Now, should I risk moving the camera behind here? Because the coop, like enclosure, will work as like a Faraday cage, and it might block the signal completely. But all the girls want to go and play in the top corner, typically. 4 o'clock as well, half an hour, and Gravy and Speckled want to go in. And casserole start bouncing off the ceiling. Oh, that was one thing. Casserole one night, she snapped a biscuit out of my mum's hand, and she got like a little chunk of it off, and she got like a sugar rush off it, and she was bouncing off the walls all night. She was up and down, she was running around. Alright, let's risk it. Hope the signal doesn't drop out. Right, I'll adjust the camera leg.